Welcome back, welcome back. Math is easy, step by step. In this part 56 video, going to complete answering the stop and pause you try question involving finding a discount, involving finding the tax, and finding the total cost of the vehicle. All right, so when we left off, we converted the 7.75% into a decimal, and we're going to multiply that times the discounted price of the vehicle in order to find the correct amount of tax. And then we're going to take that tax and add it to that discounted amount to get our total amount we would have to pay, our exact amount we'd have to pay in order to pick up that vehicle. Hey, let's get her done. All right, so what is 5 times 5? So you see here, 5 times 5 is 25. I have my 5 value. I carried the 2. Now I'm going to multiply 5 times 2 and add the carryover 2. What's 5 times 2 is 10. What's 10 plus 2? All right, so 10 plus 2 is 12. So I have my 2. I carried the 1. What's 5 times 1? Plus 1? 6. That was an easy one. All right, what's 5 times 3? All right, 5 times 3 is 15. I have my 5. I carried my 1. Hey, what's 5 times 8? 5 times 8, and then add that 1. Right, so 5 times 8 is 40, plus the 1 is 41. I write down the 1. I carry the 4. And 5 times 5 is 25, plus the 4. And finally, 5 times 3 is 15. Plus 2, 16, is 17. All right, so before I can start multiplying with the next digit 7, I need to do something special here. Same thing. The other 7, I got to do something special as well. And then the 0, I've got to do something special as well. Do you remember what that is? Hey, if you set up my place value 0, you are absolutely correct. So before I can multiply with the 7, I got to put 1 placeholder here. Before I can multiply with the other 7, I put 2 placeholders here. Before I can multiply with the 0, I put 3 placeholders down. So let's get started. What's 7 times 5? 7 times 2, 7 times 1, 7 times 3, 7 times 8, 7 times 5, 7 times 3. What do you get? All right, so I'm going to go kind of quickly in explaining these products, right? So 7 times 5 is 35. So I'll put my 5 here. I'll carry the 3. 7 times 2 is 14, plus 3 is 17. I'll put my 7 down. I'll carry the 1. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 1 is 8. 7 times 3 is 21. I'll put the 1 down. I'll carry the 2. 7 times 8 is 56, 57, 58. So I'll put the 8 down here. I'll carry the 5. 7 times 5 is 35, plus 5 is 40. The 0 goes here. I'll carry the 4. 7 times 3 is 21, plus 4 is 25. Hey, let's get started. Let's multiply this other 7. Starting here, 7 times 5. What are you going to get? All right, so let's get her done. 7 times 5 is 35. I put my 5 here. I'll put the 3 up in red. 7 times 2 is 14, 15, 16, 17. I'll put the 7 down. I'll carry the 1 in red. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 1 more is 8. 7 times 3 is 21. I'll put the 1 down here. I'll carry the 2. 7 times 8 is 56, 57, 58. I'll put the 8 down here, right? I'll carry the 5. 7 times 5 is 35, plus 5 more is 40. There's the 0. I put the 4 up there. 7 times 3 is 21, plus 4 is 25. So take a look. You can see 7 times these numbers should be the same, and each digit is off by 1 from the previous 7. Why? Because I added that second placeholder. So look, all these digits are off just by 1. So that's a good check to see and make sure, okay, I think I'm doing it right. I got the same product values. Now, You put 3 placeholders here because we're 3 values to the left of our first multiple. 0. And what's 0 times anything? What is 0 times anything? Okay, so now we're going to take all these digits and add them up. Okay, now don't forget, after you find the sum of all these values, how many digits were to the right of all of the decimals? Very important. You're going to need that information for your final answer. All right, so add up all these columns. Let's see if we come up with the same values. Okay, so I got the value of 2,776,921,875. But there's one thing I haven't done, and I wanted to share this with you before we move forward. I wanted to show you and do this with you. I'm showing my decimal. What is that all about? Do you remember? How many places were to the right of all of the decimals? All right, so if you said 6, you're absolutely right. So I show the decimal and move it 6 times to finish my answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2,776 and 92 cents. But what does that value represent? All right, if you said sales tax, you are right on the money. Sales tax is a markup. We add. So we're going to add this value. What are we going to add this tax value to? Okay, we are going in step 4, we're going to be adding the discounted price you see here plus the sales tax amount you see here together to get what? So after we finish adding these two values together, we'll get the total cost of the car with the discount and the sales tax included. All right, let's check out the addition here. So 5 plus 2 is 7. 9 plus 2 is 11. I put the 1 down. I carry the 1. Remember, keep your decimals lined up when you add or subtract with decimals. Right? 6 plus 1 is 7. Plus 1 more is 8. 7 plus 3 is 10. I put the 0. I carry the 1. 8 plus 7 plus 1 is 16. 8 plus 8 is 16. I put the 6 here. Carry the 1. 5 plus 2 plus 1 is 8. 3 plus 0 is 3. What does this amount represent? If you said that this amount represents the total cost of the car with the discount and the sale tax included, you are absolutely right. You'd have to pay $38,608.17 in cash to walk off that lot with your new car. Hey, let's take a quick review of what we've done in this particular problem. All right, so 35% discount equals $19,293.75. All right, so the new car value after we subtracted that discount was $35,831.25. The sales tax amount was $2,776.92. All right, and finally, the total cost of the car with the discount and the taxes included $38,608.17. Listen, this is a real world type of problem that you'll be doing most all of your life. Let me help you in conducting an internet search for worksheets with answers so you can practice this new skill and get better and better and better and better. Never be taken advantage of by a sales representative ever again. All right, so you want to conduct an internet search for worksheets with answers on the following topics. Finding markdowns of discounted percents off of new sales items. Finding sales tax on item sold or items sold. Finally, find total cost of new sales items given a discount percentage and the sales tax. Math is easy. Take it step by step. If I've helped you, please help me to help others. Like, follow, share, subscribe. Thank you for your time. Remember, math is easy. You can absolutely do this. You just got to practice, practice, practice. This is real world stuff. You're going to be doing it all your life, whether you like it or not. Hey, start now. Work hard. You can do it. Get her done.